But I know specifically when it happened. It happened during the massacre. That second record, when that album came out, I started feeling like a real hot bitch, no lie. And I was like, oh no, like she wants to do it to me. Like I could see her wanting to do it to me, and I was like, no, Minaj didn't make sense anymore because the other bitch would be there to confirm that it happened. And it was just different. Like I found a value for myself that kind of made me a star. That's when I actually started to feel like a star and wouldn't do things because of what I would think of it versus what, that separation. And then that would be, as soon as the show's over, I'm locking in. Boom. I didn't do no after parties. Y'all did all the after parties. I didn't do none of that hotel activity. That's when I figured I spent my time reading my contracts and everything else that we had involved with the actual business portion of it. And then I kind of caught up with everything for those periods. But it left them to everything because everything was there after.
Yeah. So what do you miss about those days?
Well, they're starting over again. It's all, we're going tour.
It's a different time period, though. There's a different level of money. There's a different level of, that records you're going to sell, radio, so-and-so,
The cool part is we had it. We had those days. So it just, in experience, like when I say I've done everything like I wanted to do, I did it. So it's like you get a chance to explore yourself. If you don't know...
Right. It's something new to go do, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the exciting shit about it.
I don't want to do that again. I want to do something different.
Do something different.
All right, so you guys don't talk for years, a few years here, whatever's going on there. Are you missing each other? Is there fuck you for good? Is it we're gonna get back together in the
You made
future?
that sound like a relationship, like a...
It is a relationship. It doesn't have to be fucking and not have. Every one of these things is a relationship. It is.
Yeah, but the way you
Friendship
said
is a
it, you said it like,
relationship.
are you missing each other? Like,
Yeah,
what
but
I
how
miss
can you know? If you had a good time together, if you enjoyed times together, if you enjoyed on the road together, if you enjoyed whatever it is, you could miss that.
All of it.
You could miss talking to each
I
other if
could-
you've known him for so long.
That put it this. That was the most fun I've had in my life.
What was the most fun?
Those first tours. Nobody's ever gonna...
Mike.
Anybody who's had success is gonna still point to the first time that they felt those feelings and say that that was it.
Yeah,
Right.
because that's your high. It's
don't
like
get-
a high.
That was it.
That's like me getting out of jail and being on the Summer Jam stage. That was like, I'm never gonna forget that.
But it's also because it's new, no, too?
It is. It's the very first time you're feeling it. It's like when you get high for the first time and you like a crackhead. You keep chasing that emotional high, that feeling. It's like that's the first time we took the drug success.
Right.
Word.
Okay.
That's all.
So I walk into Summer Jam. You're there. How'd that happen?
This summer, Jim?
Yeah. I'm going all over. Yeah.
Oh, I planned that.
How though? How do you decide that at this point you're not talking for this long?
When
it's
he-
not Buck, it's all the shit that he's been through over there. Not that you
No,
said
it's
that.
what-
He's got the contract shit with him. He's not talking. He wild out with some stupid Instagram. You guys aren't talking for a little while. Do you need each other? Do you not need each other? How do you get back to Summer Jam?
It's really you just saying, let's make the moment. Everything else we figured out afterwards. Do you agree you need to do something that is going to ignite your shit, like your career or your thing that you do?
Who makes the first call?
Well, the first conversation was with, I called Buck.
How'd you feel about that? Were you shocked? How long were you out of jail?
I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna say I was shocked. I just knew that I always felt at some point in time it was room for me and 50. 50 never really gave a direct answer. When people used to ask him certain shit, dealing with me, he would say shit that would kind of leave it, room, or I would at least feel like it's a possibility, you know what I'm saying? So I had already voiced about, where I stood about shit. And I already knew how Fifth was gonna be with it. Because I know him and he's the type of dude, he shit on morals. If he really don't fuck with you, he don't fuck with you. If he fuck with you, that type of dude. I'm the type of dude where I grow that same thing too, you know what I'm saying? Just amongst...
And it has that process when you see people that are there and then you see people not there
Right.
no more. And it helped Look, when I actually talk to him and you start to see the things like what he's been through in that time period, I think he's gonna become the star of G Unit, and it's because he had a longer period of time.
Longer period of time of what?
A longer period of time being hungry. So a lot of times, like when you say, if you can sustain that energy outside of, because look,
Nobody
it can
ever
easily.
fell off.
No, look. If you say as far as rap is concerned, put the record on. Any record you put on, they're gonna show up, including Kid Kid. That's how you get a chance to sit at the table.
What can I get you, Kid Kid?
You see what I'm saying? Like, but when you say like the energy driving the first set of the record, like when I say in private, I don't mind saying in public. You see what I'm saying? I've said this in private to him because I felt like the energy on the record, like when they get a chance to hear some of the stuff, like Watch Me, some of the shit that we did, they'll go, oh shit, all right. Like artists are saying, I didn't know he could rap like that. You see what I'm saying? Because they don't remember that time period. They didn't get a chance to hear everything that was done. Not the record, everything else.
Right.
You
And
see what I'm
that's really
saying?
go for all of us. Like, we all didn't really.
Yeah, not the actual album. I'm talking about everything else that came out. And it's not like if you're not a hardcore fan, that's like Kanye took lyrics from Banks' work. You know what I mean? And he took it and served as a compliment, and it was awkward from my perspective because I was like, motherfucker, you supposed to be Kanye. You understand what I'm saying? Like in my head, I'm going, what the fuck? Like, because he is the protege. You feel what I'm saying to you? Like he has the all of those things. Like Buck has that energy that is gonna make him shine. He has that thing as far as the writing and everything else that is a part of the attributes. If we were one person, could none of us fuck with that nigga. If it was just all in one place.
I agree. Both.
So how do you get back with how do you two start with Banks? How do you two start talking again?
I actually went to go see him.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to go see him, and
Why? What made you want to go?
because, to be honest, I was just, when the whole thing was going on with him and Ye, I just kept hearing my name, like somebody be on the radio.
He
and
forced
say,
it. Look what happened.
Banks, you know?
What up, Force?
Because he's
'Cause
not
the-
speaking to me, so
The shit he
figuring
was
we probably
saying,
together while that's going down.
he
and
go
shit,
call. He want to call him, go around him, so he make it. We said the shit.
Cool. Nah, it was
This
not like
motherfucker.
that.
And while he doing that,
Was
Banks
not
is
like
going,
that.
oh shit, oh hell no, this is some shit you said, nigga. I didn't say that. Let me make sure he know that I didn't say that shit, and that was something that you said, and now
And
you
I was
coming
trying
up
to
with.
get y'all to talk for like 2 years. I felt like I was in the middle of my big brother and my little brother arguing.
Listen,
I was frustrated.
when you say this, at the same time he was saying shit, blatant shit,
What?
that you saying shit
What did I
out.
say, big homie? What did I say to
He got- I know he
What
don't
did I
know.
say? Hey, go on, man.
You put up a post. He put up a post of Big Meech.
That
Big
had
Meech
nothing
talking
to
about he
do-
made all his niggas rich. He
That
said,
had nothing
when
to
did you
do-
not?
That had nothing
Man,
to do.
I was finna get him.
That had, no. Fifth,
I was
some
finna
days.
get him. I was like, hold
Listen,
up.
we all know how 50 Cent is. One day he be cool,
Yeah, niggas.
one day he's gangbanging on bacon and eggs. You don't know what he's feeling. We can be cool. You don't know what he's feeling. I put up stuff on the gram, now Fifth wanna fight me now. What? I'm in my own world.
No bullshit
Fifth
though.
think I'm talking about him
When I
because
seen-
Fifth is the type of dude that sees everything. You won't think he might be on your gram, but he's watching. You pop some shit, he's watching.
Yo,
And he took it the wrong way. Dude, did I get emotional with certain shit? That's right. You right. I did. But it's Yayo Die Hard G Unit for my. This right here is the best thing for me.
alright.
Anyone that say fuck 50 or fuck Banks, it's always or Kid or Buck. It's always been a fuck you.
That's just pure.
For me.
That's how we.
What is it?
I think
What?
Just being on.
Crazy. You gonna see me?
He just let him know.
You know what?
Crazy, man.
On the outside looking in, when I see Yayo doing whatever the fuck Yayo was doing at the time, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, man, to myself just personally, like, this shit ain't gonna last too long. You know what I'm saying? Cause I just know, you know what I'm saying? I knew I knew it wasn't nothing but a vent.
And you know what's crazy?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy? You know how people go against 50, and I really realized it.
So it never was nothing. Just cause that's my brother. I don't. That's how I viewed it. Far as from an outside and a fan or somebody. Yeah, people look. That's what I'm saying.
No,
see,
people focus on negativity. Whatever you do in media, in the public.
But I will say, I was
now,
like,
hold on,
shit,
Buck.
you done
Now,
fucked up 50.
when that happened, when that happened with me and 50, like I'm going back and forth with him, whatever, going through my emotional bullshit. Because it was emotions. Stupid. I'll never do it again. Now, I look at my phone one day, I get a call from California. I'm looking at the phone, I'm like, who the fuck is this? So I never picked up the phone because it was never, when the number's not locked in my phone, I won't answer it. It was a dude, yo, I'm from TMZ, I want to interview, you know what's going on with 50. I fell back from it. 105 wanted the Breakfast Club wanted to interview me. I fell back from it. Hot 97 wanted to interview me. All these people wanted to interview me so I can go up there and talk bad about Fifth. That's the trap that I knew I wasn't gonna fall in. Because I realized when it's some negative shit, like Vlad TV is gonna pick up. All I said to a fan was, yo, 50 don't rock with us. It's on headlines of Vlad TV. 50
He knew what
yeah,
that
yo,
shit
say
us.
us.
Right, and he going, oh shit, but he been going to see him.
My conversations with Banks was, yo, 50's crazy, man. Yo, I ain't gonna front. Yeah, I'm like, yo, 50's crazy. And then if I go to 50, sometimes I'll be like, yo, Banks is crazy. We need to talk, man. We need to make it happen. At that time, that year, I was going through a lot. Meanwhile, I got subpoenaed by the feds. Who took care of my lawyer? 50, without even saying it. Scott Lehman was there at that same time. But at that time, it was just so much going on, so much pressure of having all these niggas that was around me, all these people that was around me, 40-man entourage, eating filet mignon, going to Dubai. You not messing with that? I don't fuck with you no more.
The 40 men
The women, everything goes. When the record's not spinning, oh yeah, 50's the nigga with the money. I don't need to be your friend. I'm gonna try to contact him.
Hey,
it was a lot of shit, like you said. You go through shit behind the record. We only human. You know what I'm saying? We ain't fucking.
Each one of us had a 40 men filet mignon crew.
40 men around, and you come on, you seen some of them.
The
Mine's about 80.
About 80.
You had the youngest group.
I used to
You
call
had the youngest group. There was like Banks' group.
and them
the
little
youngest, and the
motherfuckers
wild
was
ones,
just
and the big
crazy.
ass.
Right.
It was like short, chubby dudes you had.
But
around your feet.
my lifestyle enabled that. I didn't have no girlfriend.
So you can have everybody.
So when I'm not out spurging on my girl at the mall,
I wouldn't
we at
even
the
let
mall
him.
30,
I wouldn't even let him
40
have the girlfriend on the first
Well,
tour, second tour.
sheesh, I wish you
Like,
would have
oh,
done me
no,
that.
stay away from.
It's easy to take that credit because it wasn't gonna happen.
No, it was the what? He was like,
It wasn't gonna happen.
look, he liked. There's some girls he liked. There was like movie star, like young actresses and shit like that. And they was around. I was like, man, get this bitch from over here. Let him go ahead and hang out with the regular girls instead of doing that, because he'll get caught and be drifting, and now you can't find the time for the girls rubbing up under you, and you can't write the rhyme, or some other things that's not happening. Is just occupying. And we didn't have no. We didn't have any issues. Like you could leave and you can watch and come back and there's new 5-6 records. So it's really just a choice. All I gotta do is listen and pick the hottest records in my head. From what's, so now I'm getting the chance to produce records from a fan's perspective, just listening and going, it's a hit. I want to hear this over and over if I heard that right there. Like even on the last one, don't let me get in your way.
Oh, we got a hit downstairs that we just done today. You ain't heard yet.
I gotta hear that. But there wasn't any, like when that record came on, he knew I would understand it because of Smile. And because of the records that we made in the past, they were like, it was female orientated, it was slower, it had a hard drums to it that made it fit the rest of the record, but it was one of those songs that, you know, like, immediately you just get it. Like,
So you've been releasing music, you've got the 2 EPs coming out. How, you know, like how much is it, are you really a crew again versus how much is it, you know, cool to get money off of a project? How real is this?
They live here. We live in the house.
It's real.
Right, like, I mean, how much are we a crew? You know what I'm saying? We brothers to the end.
It's easier. Look. It'll dominate hip hop.
Right.
Like it dominated in the past, it'll dominate again because the pace, the creativity pace is not. They're not conditioned to just be in the group. They're conditioned to be solo artists now. Right. So when you actually performed on your record, you had to write 3 verses to get your shit off. Now you got to write a whole 8 bars. How fast does that come out?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like we could. The difficult thing is you could do your 8 bars 6 ways for one record, and it would literally be writing one record. What it would take is for you as a solo artist. So we blow through that. We've already recorded 40, like almost 40 records for the junior project, and I pushed Street King Immortal back. My album was done. I pushed Street King Immortal back to put this back into the place because it got to come now and for it to be effective. If you had to wait for Street King Immortal to come out and then we all on tour together waiting for new music to come out before we actually decide to put things out, it doesn't work as well. If I put 2 EPs, we put the 2 EPs out prior to and then come with Street King Immortal closing the year, we're on a world tour.
And then what? You go on a world tour.
And then you can look forward to the G-Unit record and the solo albums to come shortly after. While we still got excess of 30 records laying downstairs that we can always, you know, use at some point if the new production that we find doesn't just X out what we already have.
Right.
All right, so wrapping up, what can we look forward to?
Hit
Banks,
music.
what can we look forward to before you fall asleep?
You know, it's crazy when you asked the question earlier, like what made us dominate before. I think it was the fact that we had that mixtape market and was able to apply current events into what was going on. Because if you say a hotline now, right? When I said the West Nile lock you in that shit, the West Nile mosquito, that shit was happening
Right then.
when it happened. The same way they put out the All Shit record, the same fucking
We
time
watching
this is happening.
CNN is on the TV in the studio while they're recording it.
So
it's
the way
like,
you receive it is like, oh shit, he just said that about son. How he do that? Now the average artist that's on the
CNN
major,
just said
they
something
album
about
ain't
the
coming
record.
out to December. They might be working on it all year and can't drop that hot line until the shit is not even relevant no more.
Right.
And I think that's what's happening now. 8 bar verses.
See, we do shit like we was looking at CNN, and then we got the idea, and now we're coming across CNN. We are the idea.
You know what's the key for me? I feel like 50 always say just do whatever fucking feels good. Like don't go in the studio and say, I need this kind of record. Or I need this kind of record. You know, I remember 50 first round. I remember Banks first round. 50 the sale went stale. $250,000 bread. Fresh out the jail. Shit's really real. Niggas not down, man. I pray don't tell. 20-minute indictment. My lawyer gotta fight this. Niggas know I ain't never pressed for dough. Niggas know I don't serve nobody I don't know. Son said he was from OT. 11 on the OZ. My man phoned to me, but I ain't really know me. Said it was hot. Luke was a cop. He was just trying to cop to put the new beans on the drop. That's straight for the basement.
My nigga Huey P used to say that
Or what Banks did with the
He used to say that shit so much because he used to let him wear his chains.
Yeah, I remember when Banks round. I
used to
got
let him-
16. What he said tighter than my
Say that shit to the one where nigga think it's your rap.
yo, he be like this. Look, one of our homies is young Huey P. He used to shit rap. He said my rap like he wrote it. I'm like, God damn. Then he go like,
And that was done in the basement, Fat Shot crib.
he was tough too. He was the tough little nigga, man. I used to let him wear my jewelry to school.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
give me a word.
Yeah.
He go,
That's his
I said, yo, let me take my jewelry, nigga. I had to come up there looking for this.
That's when rapping was a hobby and we was getting money. We
sell
go out,
drugs.
the block is
So
hot.
much at stake.
Look, the block is hot. The narcotics out, the gun police out, all kinds of police out, homicide. yo, we go right to Fat Shot crib, and 50 be down there, I be down there, and it was all a dream for me. So I'm still open off this, man.
Who's he?
Who? Kid?
Kid, look, I saw Kid for the first time on the actual a video had came out, and it said like the mixtape was getting ready to go like on sale, and I saw like the like it was like a pre-clip of what the video was going to actually be. And I looked,
Better walk jump.
nigga said, pow, pow, pat, pat, that's that. See the verse from that joint, kid. I had to meet him.
Ram Shack, where's that? Click, clack, give me that. Pow, pow, pat, pat, that's that. My chitter bang, bang. I ain't with the chitter chat. Play my role, the script was that, the code, I'ma stick with that. Been made my mind up to be the first dumper. Since a nigga shot at me and right after we jumped him. I told T the baby and man not to touch him. I used to fuck with him. Now I'm like, fuck him. Dick in the dust. My rider's gonna do it. Real nigga shit. I give him the gun to do it. You know, real shit. You know what I mean? All shit. All shit.
So tell us a little bit about you, where you're from.
He was,
Glad to
look,
hear that.
but let me tell you before you just hear that. See, before we get off, he was in New Orleans. I saw the actual clip. I was actually filming in New Orleans.
Buck being a jerk right now.
I was on a movie with Forrest Whitaker and Freelancers.
Yeah.
It's me, Forrest Whitaker, and Robert De Niro. And I reached out to him, and this is the weirdest circumstance,
Real
right?
shit.
I'm in New Orleans talking to him on the telephone, and he's in Queens.
Yeah. Right on.
In South Jamaica.
134.
And Circle 1.
Wow.
Go to
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
Yep, so
At 3 in the morning.
Yep.
He
I'm
coming at
calling,
3,
yo, where you at, nigga? Like, cause he's down. I'm thinking you in New Orleans. So come here. Like, I'm gonna see now what the shit is, like what it's about. A lot of times, like, I'll watch, like, even, I used to watch all the young Philly artists. What confused me was which one of these motherfuckers is telling the truth. Like, who's telling the truth and who just sound good? Like, you know what I mean? Like, out of the guys that's there. So I'm going, nah, let me see if the shit is real. And I talked to him, he was in Queens, and he made his way back out. He made his way back out there so I could actually meet with him. And then we kind of got I felt like when after I had worked with him just a little bit, because I heard him, he came down to the actual studio, we met up, like we had a studio trailer. I got a van that I take with me on every movie set that I can record so I don't fall behind on the music. Like even the mixtape material that they heard, since we've been around, I recorded my pieces on the actual van, and they recorded the pieces when they was back here. So they came through there. They had I'd never seen the F&N before. Them shits would go through the building.
Cause around that time, man, shit was real. You know, like nigga was beefing hard, heavy, and out there you gotta roll. You can't come with nothing less than 30 shots. Like you gotta be ready for war. For real, man, that nigga the best thing, man. What the fuck you going there with all this? Where you going with that? For real, man. And we had choppers and everything. For real, man, cause shit was real. You know what I mean? And you know, I met Fifth, and that's what let me know right then and there, like, oh yeah, man, son of a real nigga. Cause most people that I do run into, as far as like rappers, industry people, stuff like that, like I couldn't bring my aura around them. Because they'll quickly be like, oh no, you with such and such? Oh no, not him, you can't. Oh no, you know what I'm saying? So, me coming around Fifth and I see he fucking with a nigga with that shit, he like that type of shit. Like that, I like, man, this nigga crazy. Yeah, so you know, like, I like that made me feel so comfortable. That made me feel comfortable and safe just right then and there. Cause I'm like, oh man, yeah. This home right here, but I can fuck with dude. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we recording, and one of the first records was the Niggas Be Scheming.
Yeah, niggas be scheming.
What's crazy about that song, rest in peace, my cousin Mike.
Yeah, he had
he was there
Yeah.
when we did that song, right there in the studio van, and I'm running the lyrics. And I was saying, you know, like they got changed on the mic. I don't want to see them dead and stuff like that. Like that shit just was so crazy that you know, I put it in there, you know, and he got a chance to, you know, actually meet Fifth and stuff like that, and next week he ended up dead.
Yeah.
And then a week after that, that's when I got shot up. You
Yeah,
know,
then but look, I had left New Orleans, and then when his cousin had passed, but his cousin was like his brother because he lived in the same house.
Yeah, all of us always lived together. You know?
So like when he got killed, and then it was like, word, it was like, damn, he was just right there with it, and then go. Another week go by, and then he gets shot 6 times. I'm like, oh shit. Then I'm like, come on. I was feeling like I should have got him out of New Orleans at that point. And then what happens is, by the time he got out of the hospital, he's like just getting out of the hospital. I'm like, yo, you alright? He like this, yeah, I'm alright. I'm like, God, like, I know how it is to be hurt and you still like rolling like, fuck this, I gotta go, whatever. And he's like, yeah, I'm alright. I said, cause if you cool, you come to Atlanta. We went to Atlanta and no clothes, no nothing. So you don't need that. We get to buy clothes when we get there. Cause I'll be moving. I'll go and we'll just go to the mall, shop, buy all the new stuff, and then just wear that stuff. And then we went and we had him record.
We did the joint.
Yep.
And shot the video the next day. Like you gotta think about like that shit just was crazy for me. Like it was crazy for me. Like I'm coming out of therapy. For one, he was one of the first people to actually really call my phone. Like when I woke up in the hospital, I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually mad cause nigga didn't kill me. So I'm just like, man, that nigga got me. Whoa. So I finally cussed my phone on. He like the first call calling me. Like, and for him to be calling me, that made me feel like, damn, like this shit is real. And he explained to me about his situation, about how like the labels backed up off of him because of his aura and what happened to him and stuff like that. And he was like, man, just get well. When you get out the hospital, we're gonna get it in. Like that made me feel so good because the doctors was like, you probably, it's gonna take you some time to walk, all kind of shit. Man, once I got that call from Fifth, who? Stand me up. Somebody stand me up. I'm for real. I'm about to pounce around this because I gotta get right. For real. And sure enough, man, as soon as I got to the hospital, man, first day, I went to therapy, come straight out of therapy to go meet him at the hotel. He flew me to Atlanta like the next 2 hours.
Yeah, we got on the plane.
Right there and there, next 2 hours. Did the joint, then we shot the video the next day.
With that was which was
the haters.
Haters. That's right.
Shot that. Then from that, I'm overseas.
Yeah, right away.
For real, like I'm overseas. Like man, that shit was crazy. It still is crazy to me. I still can't believe half of the shit that this man do. Like he do a lot of things that he doesn't have to do, for real at all. Like he doesn't have to do that. When people
but I had a connection to that situation because I know, like I went through it. That situation. So like
you were all shot by air, right?
Yeah, not cool.
Yeah. So
I got that same.
Chicks me.
September 11th.
In the hospital, I got that call. But even prior to that, I would ask little shit because it wouldn't have been shocking. And it's funny because he came to me and said the same shit he just did with them in Pastor Magazine. Yeah. Because I said it in the first fucking magazine we did. I was like, I used to pray I'd get shot. But I didn't mean it like that. I just meant I knew it's inevitable. I just hope I get through the shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Before I get
it was so much going on.
Look. You know what I mean?
It was so much going on down there. Like,
think about it. If you get shot 10 years later after you've been successful, you might fucking pass out. I'm like, yo, son, when you got hit, what did you do? He's like, yo, I had to get the fuck out the way. When I got shot, I had to get up and run.
Oh no, not now. I'm on.
If you on it, you got damn. I just went black.
God damn, I didn't even got the prank yet.
You gonna kill yourself out of shock. So I used to ask him, like, yo, how did you get, what did you do to get through that shit? You know what I mean? And he was like, I was more mad. I wasn't scared. I was mad. The same way you say he was mad, I got my ass up and ran to the hospital. If you comfortable and eating filet mignon and fucking all kind of bitches and shit, you gonna go in shock. This shit is over.
His shit was different.
What was
You gotta
crazy?
get there before it starts.
Look, what's crazy about Fifth, when he got shot, right? So Banks got shot. My brother got shot the same
It's
day.
over.
So my brother got shot in the foot. Like he yelling, because you know
It's a foot, and like
it's
it's
a
just
foot.
a
I guess it
bone.
was stuck in the bone. So he was screaming. So I didn't even know Banks was shot. So you know everything he do is smooth.
Justin always
This nigga make pancakes. He gotta do is smooth. He coming in, I'm shocked. Fuck, he's holding them shit. It happened to be Pudding Pie system at the thing. Now Pudding, there's a friend of ours, but he had a fallout with some of our friends where they jumped him. So his sister is there. And she's like, fuck the whole neighborhood after you jumped her brother. We didn't jump him, we had nothing to do with it. So she taking her time and shit, like, I don't give a fuck about it.
That's how I got that line.
Smacked the coffee.
Yo.
I'm like, yo, get the fuck, you know it's from the hood.
That's
She
why I
was
got
flipping,
that
man.
line
That
from
shit
you.
was
So
crazy.
they used to gangster shit because she was like stalling. And he was like, bitch, get the doctor.
Yeah.
That's how I got that
She's
line.
sitting there,
And I'm
she
over
didn't
there
want to
like-
help us.
Yeah,
Because
she
her
didn't
brother
help
just got jumped, not by us. But she was like, fuck the hood. Anyway, like, fuck the hood.
So that's the key.
Come
Like,
on.
God forbid anybody get hit, be more mad than scared.
Put it down, sister. You know, she's
That's fucked up. When Banks got shot, right? I go, what? He got shot. I said, when? Last night, I go, ooh, I get in the car, I'm on my way to the city. Ooh, I get to the city. By the time because I come from the Georgia, it was like 45 minutes, an hour from Strasbourg to the George Washington Bridge. By the time I get there, the shit was ram-packed. Because they hit the towers. He got shot the night.
Going in.
Right, September 11th.
Yeah, September 11th, that's right.
Yeah.
Hit the towers and we couldn't get across the bridge. So I was like, what the fuck is going on? Can't even get across the bridge. I was like, hold up. We got off of the shit in Jersey and went back around. I said, we didn't get over there. Because it was jammed, like you couldn't get through from either side. We tried to go in through the tunnel.
No, it was the end of the world. Yeah.
At 5, boy, that 5 ain't no motherfucking joke.
It ain't,
At
man.
5, that's
I'm blessed to be here, man. Niggas shot at me 32 times. 32. I got hit with 6 out of 32, man. I beat the
Huh?
That was all for you. He just won.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Listen, I'm not going to win all the time.
Anything else you guys want to add?
This thing is a rapper.
Oh, we could really rap.
That's
Really
one
rap.
thing they gonna say. Like not just, and I say that because I can't really compare, and I go for Buck too. You know what I'm saying? Like you can rap to any beat,
Anything.
like any beat that I can rap.
Is that the Southern thing?
No, it's different.
Nah.
When you're from
They
the South,
I ain't gonna lie, being amongst you dudes,
Yeah.
lyrical wise, and being from the South, you know,
You gotta have,
advantage by
yeah,
being
you
so
gotta
right.
have
It's
more
kinda-
than
they
what
so
you got.
lyrically, man, it's like, it makes
not
you
every
be
East
that,
Coast
even
artist
if
is
you
rapping on
wouldn't
the
be.
Southern beat either.
yeah, you got East Coast artists that can't rap on Southern
On
beat.
that cadence.
When I was doing the first one,
Think about
Wankster,
Blood. Yeah.
we was doing Wankster and Bloodhound
Yeah.
and stuff like that. They was going like, I've been on South music so
Even
long.
you heard me.
I did
My mama
in
gone.
1998.
Yeah.
That was the shit.
I know.
We
You
was
know,
on
we
one
was loving
before
it.
this
We loving
and
that shit. New
Yeah.
Orleans.
1998,
New Orleans
I was
sing.
doing
Yeah.
song. I did the first song with Pimp C and Bun. Then after I got hit, Jay came out with Big Pimpin'. That nigga been watching me, man. I'm the nigga, man. I'm trying to tell y'all what's going on. They been watching my style, man. Don't tell me.
G-Unit. A lot of gang. I let you boy, man. And no rest in peace, Soldier Slim.
How do you hear it?
You were right.
I blew up, niggas.